Welcome to the Denton Vibe with Diva Girl Ellie, powered in part by Classic
Good evening,
Denton.
everyone. Thank you for joining us here on the Denton Vibe with Diva Girl Ellie here at DentonRadio.com. We're on the square. It's getting cooler. We are happy about this fall weather that's making an appearance tonight. And tonight we have some of the leads here with the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I want y'all to introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
I'll go first.
Yeah,
Hi, my name is Mira.
Hi, Mira. Thank you for coming on the show with us tonight.
My name is Scott.
Scott.
Hey everybody, my name is Jared, and I'm excited to be here. Let's talk about some show stuff.
We are going to have a good time tonight, and we want to talk about a lot of stuff, different things of who you are and how you got involved in the art of theater, and then we're going to talk about the production itself. We're always happy to have Music Theater of Denton here, so it's always a pleasure. It's always fun, so I hope you guys sit back, relax, and have a good time. So tell us who you're going to be playing in the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I'm just some random guy that came in off the street. I shouldn't be here. No.
Don't get caught in the delay.
That's true.
He's watching it.
I know, he's watching the delay. That's your audience, actually.
Hey guys. Hey everybody. Again, my name's Jared. I'm playing Quasimodo in the show, and I've been doing theater as long as I can remember, singing and acting, and I've been pretty interested in, when I was a kid, the Disney film came out, so I've always been familiar with the story. But a few years ago, when this version of the theatrical version of the show came out a few years ago, I've just really been following it and seeing what it was doing. And when I found out that this theater was doing the show, I had to come audition for it.
Nice.
It's just a really, really cool rendition of this story.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So there's a few surprises in it, as far as the new little change nuances of it.
It's not. Yeah, it doesn't follow the Disney film like to a T. There definitely it's an expanded edition.
Yeah,
I guess you could say. Yeah, it's an extended edition.
An extended edition
of that. But
nice.
Originally it was a novel, the Victor Hugo novel. But
And it's different from that too.
Yes.
It's like its own thing.
Yes, it is its own thing.
Well, very cool. I know we have a lot of people who are avid supporters of theater, but it is cool to see. I've had the opportunity to go see Music Theater of Denton put out some stuff. It was Ava, and I was so impressed by the quality, so I expect nothing less from you guys. As far as I know, it's going to be top notch. To me, that is Broadway production type stuff. It's very professional. The talent that goes behind those productions is amazing. And I'm not just saying that. I was not only impressed by the quality of just the stage and the music being performed, but the actual talent that is put into this and the time and whatnot. So I would imagine this is just going to be I'll probably cry. So that's what I always tell everybody. If I'm crying, gosh darn, that's a great production. Because, it doesn't take me much to cry, but I love crying at good stuff. So what about you?
I'm playing Esmeralda.
Yes.
I was actually not very familiar with Hunchback. I've never seen the movie. I actually just saw it recently.
Oh, did you really?
Yes,
That's pretty
I
interesting.
Saw, a different theater put this in, showed this production, and I watched it and I was like, wow, this is really well done and really good. And I saw that MTD was doing it and I was like, I gotta audition, I gotta do it, I gotta be Esmeralda. And then stuff happens and I got it. So
I'm really interested in how you guys got involved with your theater careers and stuff, so we'll talk about that after we get your version of the version of you.
Yeah, what are you doing, Scott?
I am actually Frollo, so I'm technically the bad guy, but he's more of a misunderstood / tortured soul, I would say.
Yeah.
He thinks that he is doing all the right things according to his life being raised in the church. It just appears to everyone else that it's evil and manipulative and
very malicious.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So you can hear the laugh.
Yes.
There you go. So, you got
Said hi.
her
Hello.
face lit up.
I just read it. I was like, hello.
Her face
Harry-
completely
Harry
red.
Rob.
Harry Rob,
Harry
hello
Rob.
to you.
Hello.
Very
That's
cool. Yeah, you
That's
guys
fun.
get to see that. So if y'all see any more, just shout out to them.
That's one thing that's really cool about this story is all these characters are very complex.
Mhm.
There's a lot going on.
Mhm.
There's really not a one-dimensional character in this
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
A
A lot of conflict with the characters.
Man, yeah. Yes.
And we can all relate to that every once in a while in our lives.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're like, no, Ellie, not us, just you. No, but seriously, it is really cool to have characters that are, they've got different layers of themselves, and it just makes for a more interesting plot and just, unraveling itself. It's like, it's fun to watch. So I want to talk about something a little bit different. Let's take it back a little bit because I know you guys, you're from Denton, and you guys are from the Metroplex, right?
Yes.
So
I'm in Denton County.
Denton County.
Barely.
But I do want to
But,
talk
yeah.
about and address the fact that let's talk to the people that are actual theater enthusiasts who are like, I want to do that one day. People who are studying, and kind of give us a little synopsis of what is the process like when you begin a what do they call the tryouts and stuff like that, the auditions. What is it like for the people that have never done it before? Because I want you to talk to them about this and encourage them, get out of your comfort zone, come and do this. What is it like when you first start auditioning and whatnot?
I mean, I've been doing it for so long that I just can't even remember how it was when I first did it.
You just do it.
Yeah, I just get up there and do it. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone a little bit and stand up there in front of people you don't know and act like a character you may not know how to act like.
Because I know that there's going to be people like yourself who've done it their whole lives. And then you're going to get those rare people that just all of a sudden they're like, I want to do this. It's always
The
been
adventurous souls.
Yeah, and they all of a sudden they get a role and they're like, I'm doing it. So I mean, I want to encourage more people to be enthusiastic about this art because it is a beautiful art. It's very impactful and it's just it's very exquisite to me, because it's just, I mean, it's crazy. You're just out there. You're doing everything. You're singing, you're dancing, you're acting, you're moving around. Sometimes I'm like, how do they breathe? I don't even know how y'all breathe through the whole show. Trust me. So I don't. I'm like, they must have super lungs. So what else do y'all have word of advice for new people coming out?
I mean, even if you get told no, keep going at it. You'll get told no a lot.
I think
Or you may not get the role that you want. You may get put into the chorus, and hey, the chorus
it's just as
is
fun.
amazing.
Yeah.
I've had some of my
It's-
most fun experiences in shows being in the chorus
Yeah.
and the ensemble and doing the behind the scenes work because it turns into your family, really.
I was just going to say one of the things that you notice is the camaraderie that people have, especially after production wraps, and you spend so much time practicing with people and you're doing these grueling hours and whatnot. I would imagine that you build this family within yourselves, and I feel like it would be really hard to just let them go at a certain point. It's like when your soap opera
when it
finishes,
closes,
the
it's
novella
the worst.
finishes, and you're like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's almost over. There's only a few more minutes. And so I would
Totally.
imagine it's sad at at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
No, it
I'm
is.
starting
It
to
is
tear up.
sad. But then it's
It's almost
also
over.
great because sometimes you run into the same people in a different show.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Hey, and you reconnect with them, and it's really cool.
That is cool. And you just keep growing and growing and going. And, eventually y'all are just, all over the place. And you guys have done quite a bit. I was reading your bios. I know each of y'all have had, just a whole list of things that y'all have been doing and whatnot. And so that's pretty cool that you're bringing all that experience and sharing it with Denton, or you're already in Denton. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I know Denton does too. Let's talk about the production itself. And what are you most excited about as far as the production? Because I know you did say there's a little bit different. So I know that, people know the storyline for the most part, and the setting of Notre Dame or the Hunchback. So what are you guys excited about?
I'm so about the music.
Oh, God,
my
the
God, the music is
amazing.
so good because you have a choir on stage too.
Nice.
They provide the backing vocals, and they're always there. But we sit through rehearsals sometimes when the choir sings, and it's like
I get
heavenly.
goosebumps.
It's like, oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
get goosebumps when
That
the
is
choir's
one
singing
thing.
with us. It's amazing.
This show is unique in the fact that a choir is built into the DNA of this particular version of Hunchback.
Oh,
it's
nice.
really cool. So, pretty much, all of them that have happened so far, the different productions of this show, there's been a choir in it, and that is something like they were saying. It takes that emotion to another level. Having them, because they're there the whole show. On stage.
And they're just set somewhere on the stage? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's a really, really nice addition to just the dynamic of everything else going on. So
that is pretty cool.
Something
And then
to look forward to.
I know that sometimes being in the audience, you fixate on certain characters because you just vibe with them. And so it'll be interesting to have a set choir and you're like, I like that one. Top row. I like the way they're singing. I would imagine they're going to be stationary, so they're not going to be moving at all. But, you do get attached to characters really quickly because you just vibe with them, or you love the way they sing, or you just like the way they present themselves. It's a really neat process to watch from the other side. So choir, and they're going to be singing through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like the background soundtrack to your actual
much.
Exactly.
musical.
It's so epic.
That
it
is
really
pretty cool.
And they even have like their own part at times. It's not, well, they join in at certain times when we're all doing something, but there's a lot of different moments where the choir is doing its own thing musically to what else is going on. So it's a really cool little.
Is it kind of like they narrate too?
No, that's more the ensemble.
Okay.
Yeah. But a lot of the stuff they do is
in
what is it
Latin?
in Latin? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it just adds this
Authenticity.
level to it. It's really cool.
Hey, Stephanie. We love Stephanie here.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite Dentonites. So yeah, the costumes. What are they like? I want to, because I know they're very. You guys y'all do not hold back at the productions over there. So I'm excited about
I was
this.
just talking about it actually. My friend Jonathan is actually doing the costumes for the show.
Nice.
And he works over at Rose Costumes. So.
Oh wow.
But
got layers on layers.
I have layers on layers on
layers.
just in the opening. It's like I've got to wear clothes underneath, and then I've got a priest robe, and then an archdeacon robe, and then a traveling cloak that I all wear in the first scene.
Wow.
So I'm going to be sweating by the end of that number, but I get a small break.
Oh,
afterwards.
and I always wonder how in the world. Hey, Jen, how are you? We have a fan club out here. I love it. You guys hired cheerleaders. Look at them. Look at them. I wish y'all could see this. This is beautiful. We need a camera. Oh, you got them.
Yeah.
Oh, they got you on camera.
On camera.
I love it. Thank you, guys or girls. Thank you so much for the cheering squad out there. That's awesome. Oh, I got caught in the loop. I was like, whoa. Wait, is that really happening?
Is this real life?
Is this real life? Yes, it is. Now I'm all looking at y'all. Let's focus. Let's bring it back. So I am excited about the costumes. I know they're going to be very extravagant. And so aside from your own role, who would be your favorite character aside from yourself? I'll give you that credit because you're like, I'm the bomb.com.
I really like Frollo's character. If I couldn't play Esmeralda, I'd play Frollo. But I fit none of Frollo's characteristics. You get to sing Hellfire, and I think it's It's pretty cool. And I think the bad guy is always the best part in a show. You get the fun parts. So
Nice.
I think Quasi's would be a close second because you get to sing a lot of the really good songs too, like Out There and
I think all of them are going to be your favorites,
I
right?
know. Everyone's my favorite.
So do you all find yourself singing in the car by yourself all
yes.
the
Yeah.
time?
And it's never my part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
always
Exactly.
like
I'm always singing Quasi's songs in the car.
singing Quasi, singing Phoebus, singing Clopin. It's like everybody.
I would imagine so. And then do you find yourself being at a restaurant and then all of a sudden your feet start taking over and you're like walking through the steps
Yes.
and you're just like shuffling? I've done that before too.
I've done it too.
Go to Zumba enough times and a
And you're
song
just-
comes on and you automatically kick in to that mode and you're like, yeah, I would imagine that's what it would be like for you guys.
Wait, do you
too.
two dance? You guys don't dance that much.
I don't have to dance that much.
I have
no.
to dance.
Actually, I don't have to dance at all.
Go, whoa.
Well, you have all
Okay.
those layers. You can't move.
It's too heavy.
They're gonna have them on a little rolly platform and just.
No, that's you're on the rolly platform. And you
I
can, yeah.
am, and I dance on that rolly platform.
Oh, really?
It's a little scary.
Is
well,
it?
Well, no, it's like getting used to it, and I'm in heels. So
Oh,
that's not
yeah.
like-
I wouldn't. Yeah,
But-
attempting heels on a rolly platform is. Just
it's a fun ride. It really is.
So I always wonder how you guys change so quickly in between scenes. I mean, seriously, y'all come in and out, and I'm like, there must be some magic backstage.
Sometimes I don't know how it happens.
I mean, seriously.
Well, you get to change on stage, though.
That's true.
So
That's
you
true.
That's a really cool part.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You got an important part?
We got well,
Well,
Hunchback.
He's still in that
He's
loop. He's still lost in the loop.
Stop looking at the delay, Jared.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Brian, come back.
Brian.
Brian. His name is not Brian, by the way.
It's
Oh, you
not.
got some more
Oh, wait.
views.
Hey,
Zulema.
Zulema.
Zulema is a faithful watcher.
Hi, Zulema.
So we have to say, hey, Sue. Oh, look at the lobby. Look at the lobby out there.
Oh, that's cute.
Man,
They're
we
doing
got some
selfies.
divas out there. I love it. Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you, Sue and Ari, for watching and tuning in and supporting Music Theater of Denton. So how do we get a hold of you guys if we, well, not you specifically.
Yeah,
You're like,
I
he
was like,
was like, I don't want any stalkers. No, not on your personal pages or whatnot, but so where do they find information on the production?
it's www.musictheaterofdenton.
Mm-hmm.
All one word, I guess. And theater is spelled THEATRE.
Thank you for that. A lot of people will
Well,
differ
so
on that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. And so we can find the information there. And I believe that,
We're also on Facebook.
Yes, we're also on Facebook.
We
You
have
can buy
a-
your tickets.
Yeah.
Or,
All
there's
the
links to
are
buy
there.
tickets and
Yes.
stuff.
here too, right? You guys always have Music Theater of Denton tickets here at the
Oh, yes,
Discover
at
Denton
Discover
Welcome
Denton.
Center. Definitely. So you guys can come get your tickets here. Go online. I wanted to talk about also the do y'all have an after party?
The cast party? We have
Yeah.
nothing's been announced yet.
I was like,
I don't
I
know.
always want to hear
There's
about
gonna
your
be like
cast
a million
parties.
people in that.
Uh-oh.
Let's broadcast a live show from that.
You're thinking of
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
a
of
lot.
people.
It's a lot of people.
Oh, it's a lot of people.
There's like
Well,
a
because there's
20
the
20
32-piece choir,
yeah.
and then there's
And
20
then-
something in the cast,
Yeah.
So
Wow, that is
So,
a
yeah.
lot
Quite
of
a
people.
lot.
That is a lot.
and then the crew.
Oh my gosh, there's
Oh.
75 people in the crew.
No, just 75 people total.
Oh, 75 people
oh,
total.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yes, we're doing charades behind the fishbowl glass. I'm like, I can find you a place that will fit all those people.
You can.
Yes, we have plenty of places here. There's one down there, Armadillo Ale Works.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about
Sorry,
the
we
money.
went silent. Come on, guys. Come on. You gotta put out a little bit, you know.
We can't exactly do a house party either because
Yeah, no house
75
party.
people at someone's house is
75
a
people.
Yeah,
lot
you
of
need a ranch for that. You need a ranch to do
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Hi, sidewalk people.
They're like, what's going on over there?
So after Hunchback, what are you guys planning on doing? I mean, I want to know what. I'm already stalking y'all. Let me. What are you guys going to be doing afterwards?
What are y'all doing?
No,
You're going to where?
no, I'm kidding. I said
I
I was
was
going to
like-
go
I
to
was like,
Vegas.
wow.
You're leaving us?
Vegas.
No, actually, I'm going to go to Vegas for New Year's, but that's a New Year's. So.
Oh, nice. Here comes Jen.
Hello.
Hi,
There you are.
Jen.
All right. What were we talking about? Hunchback?
What we're doing afterwards.
Yes.
Opening next weekend?
Yes.
Yes, next weekend. And we had to add a performance. Did we talk about
Yes.
adding a
Oh,
performance?
You're
yeah.
adding a
Selling
performance?
out.
Thursday.
Yes,
Thursday,
the
Next
27th.
second
or
week.
Selling
2 weeks
out
from
like
now.
crazy, so
Thursday.
we had to add.
Do you want to get on the
This
mic?
is Misha.
Hi, Misha.
Misha's
wanna
like
get on the mic?
co-producer.
I love your green.
I know.
I don't even know.
We were
I know I'm talking
just
about Hunchback, but yes. So we have an extra performance that we have to add,
Nice.
which is the second weekend's Thursday, which
Oh,
is
okay.
the 25th, I believe. Thursday the 25th, we had to add the performance because tickets are
Nice.
selling out like crazy. So if you want yours, you got to buy it now because this ticket is not going to be around.
and
for
it's
long.
perfect for the Halloween feel.
Yes.
Weather change, whatever you want to call
I
it,
know.
festival, fall fest.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
there you go.
So, and MTD is actually, we have decided on our 2019 season, and we're going to have a cruise event that we're selling tickets for right now. We're selling tickets.
okay.
It will be this Sunday. Actually, it's coming this Sunday.
You guys
So
are
it's
having
quick
a
thing.
cruise.
We're having a cruise on Lake Louisville.
Okay.
It's only a $20 ticket, folks.
Okay,
It's only $20.
Save one for me.
Say, yeah, okay.
If I'm
Yes.
not booked, I want to go
There
on
you go.
that.
There you go. To announce our next 2019 season.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
yes.
Hey, let it go ahead.
Alicia Stevens, co-producer of Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Yay.
and on the board of Music Theater of Denton.
Nice. Thank you, Misha.
So also what's going on this weekend as far as our fundraiser for the year, it's one of our last ones for MTD, is we have a cruise, some brews, and some food. Come down
Nice.
and see our season reveal, which is pretty big and progressive for the 2019 season.
Okay.
We are not holding back any punches for this season. It's coming out. Scott Deck was actually one of the production members that came forward and said
Nice.
suggested some shows.
Hey, Scott.
And we love the suggestions and we want to bring this forward. So if you want to see what we are doing in the 2019 season, please join us this Sunday at 3 o'clock at Scott's. Is it Scott's? Sam's Dock. Thank you. Scott Sam.
Scott's, whoa.
It's Sam's Deck. Come forward and be with us. Buy tickets right now. Tickets are only $20. $20 to go on for a cruise for 3 hours. Get some brews, have some food. The food is going to be delectable and delicious, and we
Nice.
promise a good time. So come out here and support us.
It's always a good time with you guys. Music Theater Denton always comes out with the fun and the giggles and stuff like that. So yeah, I know, and it's exciting. So automatically, Jen, just you're booked for the next production.
no,
for
no.
here on the Denton Vibe.
Absolutely. So, Hunchback is going to be outstanding, awesome, amazing. This cast has worked so hard, and they have dealt with so many obstacles with,
believe it.
because MTD is not housed at the campus theater. I mean, we are part of what the campus theater is, but we don't get to rehearse there, and neither does DCT for that
Yeah.
matter. They have the black box. We have to find the places to rehearse, and we have to partner
wow.
with different venues, and it's been a little bit of a challenge because our normal place that we've counted on for years and years had a little bit of air conditioning issues, which
Yeah.
in the summer is a little bit
In
of
Texas,
it's hard.
Yes.
You can't do it. So we had to find other places, and there were churches that opened up their doors and helped us bridge those gaps. And I think all in all, we've juggled between about 5
Oh, wow.
different rehearsal spaces.
Well, you guys are
but I have to
troopers.
give a huge shout out to Liz Cantrell, who is the
Liz!
stage manager for this
Love you,
show.
Liz.
She has kept all the communication to the massive cast that this is, and it's not even just that there's a cast and there's a choir, so you have 2 different rehearsal schedules.
Oh, wow.
So you have 2 different rehearsal schedules, and you have 5 different venues that you're rehearsing between. So the
Yeah.
fact that she can keep that communication clear
yeah.
between every single person and make sure that they show up at the right place and aren't frustrated. I mean, I really feel, I know Eric Ryan, the director, who has been phenomenal and awesome and gracious and awesome, just great through this whole process, he's always been concerned. His main concern is his cast.
Yeah.
And that should be your main concern as a director. So his main concern was that they're not frustrated and they're not like freaking out and they're like, oh, I have to go here, I have to go here, and I'm here, and oh my gosh, where am I rehearsing? And blah, blah, blah.
Joshua Hawkins.
Because it has been so well.
Why are you on your phone? You have rehearsal.
Oh, he's in rehearsal? Texting in rehearsal? He's on a break. He's on a break. We're going to get
Okay.
He's on a break.
Detention.
No, he's
Detention.
So, no, she's been really great about making sure that everybody knows where they're supposed to be. And that's a great thing about community theater, because knowing that we're all volunteers, we're all doing this
That's
out
amazing.
of the goodness of our hearts and what we love about performing and being on stage and bringing a story to life to an audience in a community we love.
She's going to make me cry right now.
Sorry.
She is, because I know she means it.
No, I do.
I know she means it.
I love it. I love the city. I love the theater. I love performers. I love everything about it. And MTD does the absolute.
That wasn't a bird, was it?
No, it was somebody knocking on the door. No, MTD and DCT, they really have what brings this theater community to heart in their forefront of their mind. And we're all a part of making that magic happen. And we're all a part of bringing the future of theater in Denton
You're just
together.
shining.
And I'm like, yes. No, it's awesome. I love it.
You're
I love
so
it.
excited,
Everything.
and I love that. It's contagious.
And my thighs really hurt. I'm old and I'm like squatting. So I'm like, I'm going to stand.
You're good. You're good. No, you're fine. Thank you for all of that insight. Thank you for all of those updates.
That was totally not planned.
That's okay. We don't plan here, right? Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. Thank you, Misha. So you guys are going out on a cruise then, huh?
Well, we are not, because we have Sits Probe that day.
I didn't even know it was then.
We're like, yeah. So, okay, so we'll have a bunch of other people that are going on that cruise, and they're going to go find out what the next productions are with Music Theater of Denton. So you guys are going to be doing the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I can't wait to see this, and I know you guys are going to do an amazing, amazing job.
Yes.
So if you guys haven't gotten your tickets yet, you need to go get them now for the cruise, which you can get them today, because they're only $20, and they're going to unveil all of the productions for 2019, and it's going to be fun. So you're going to have a lot of food, drink, and, just being around a bunch of cool people and taking great selfies out there, girls, all the time. I'm a promoter of great selfies. But aside from that, come into the Discover Denton Welcome Center, or you can go to Music Theater of Denton to get your tickets for Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is going to be starting next week.
Yes, next Friday.
Next week.
October 19th, we open.
That is a big day. You guys are going to be busy, 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 and then y'all are going to be here doing the show for how long?
Next weekend, and then the following weekend.
At which they just told us they extended the
Yes,
production.
we moved it.
There's a Thursday show.
Thursday
now.
show.
Very cool.
7 shows total.
Well,
Yes.
goodness gracious, you guys are going to need a vacation after that. But thank you so much for coming in and sharing a part
yes.
of
Yeah,
you
thank
guys
you for
and
having
your
us.
talent
Having
here.
us.
In
This was
Denton.
fun.
This was fun.
Thank you so much. I had a great time with you guys, and I appreciate all of you that have tuned in. Paige says hello. Joshua, Sue, thanks for hanging out yet again on the Denton Vibe here with Diva Girl Ellie. Thank you for our cheerleaders on the other side of the glass. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week here on the Denton Vibe with Diva Girl Ellie. Oh, wait, let's talk some announcements before we go. I'm getting flagged. I'm ready to get out of here before we do that. We have the short list. We have a small announcement from one of the bands that was on here, and they had a little special message for us. So we're going to go ahead and play that right now.
Hey everyone over the Denton Vibe. It's the short list over here. We just wanted to let you know that we have a show in Denton on Friday. J&J's Pizza, dirty old basement right beneath it. It's going to get nice and loud, and it's going to be really fun. So please come out. We'd love to see everyone there. It's our hometown show, and it's the only one for this little tour. So we're super excited to see y'all. And yeah, see y'all later. Bye.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.